Hi, welcome in. It's Tuesday. It's 5 o'clock. That means it's the Korp Academy remix session. Just a reminder then for this remix session, what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of my old drawings, one of my old Korp Academy drawings, going to remix it. I'm going to give it a fresh look using some Posca pens. So, welcome in. Broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch as well. So, whatever you want to use to join in today, use one of those platforms. Just do me a favor and just share it around. Just like, subscribe, share, tag people, anything like that that kind of helps the stream grow would be really appreciated. So thank you very much for that. Let me show you then the sketchbook that I use. This is my Art Gecko sketchbook, my freestyle sketchbook. This is the one that we already have started doing some remixes in. In fact, that was like one of the first ever remix sessions I did. Just kind of taking that character. At some stage, what I'll do is I'll show you some photos of the original and the remix version so that we can see how much it changes. There you go, tongue, body, all that background, coloured in the eyeballs on that one as well. What did I do last time around? Oh yeah, put the tongue on the cookie last time around. How cool does that look like? So originally the tongue was just kind of tucked inside the mouth. The cookie just kind of ended just there, but beauty of Posca pens is you can just go over the top of it and just change things around a little bit, which is really cool. What are we going to do today? Just looking through the sketchbook, seeing if anything kind of comes to me. I enjoyed doing this one. That was a good one to do. If anybody's got any ideas, just feel free to chuck an idea in the comments of what you think, how you think we could change one of these. The light looks very bright on there, doesn't it? That's actually a lot more greener than it looks. I think I've repositioned one of my lights and it's just a little bit too bright. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, I could put a collar. I could put a collar on the dog. Yeah, not the most exciting thing to do, but I could do that. This was like one of the most disappointed drawing tutorials I've done. It just, it was meant to be like a drawing tutorial on how to draw 3D kind of stuff, and it just didn't really blow my skirt up at all. It's alright, but yeah. This one was good though. I did enjoy doing that one because that's nice and easy, like these black things, and then putting the little white lines on in afterwards. Ice Lolly, Minion, Batman, Ice Cream. That's asking for something, isn't it? I don't know what. I might just... Should I fix this? Give him a bigger mouth. I think I might do that. I think what I'm going to do then on this one, today's Korp Academy remix, is taking Earl of Lemongrab, which is a character I drew. A character from Adventure Time that I drew in Posca Club this week. This is also, for those of you that are in the Korp Academy community, this is also the challenge of the week. So every Saturday I set out a challenge, and it's to, this week's challenge is how to draw with yellow Posca pens, which can be a little bit transparent. So I just kind of go through loads of tips and tricks on how to draw with these pens. But I reckon, and yeah, obviously when I did it, I don't think I really nailed the shape of the character. It's not looking very lemon shaped, is it? So let's see if we can fix that, shall we? So these are all the colours that I used for it. I've got them all in my bag. The only reason I've got them all in my bag is because I also did a little drawing. Did you see that little drawing I've done over the last couple of days of like a melty lion, worm, wasp thing? Right then. So yeah, let's have a little play with this then, shall we? Anybody who's on X, anybody who's joined me on X, formerly known as Twitter, don't forget that I am doing Doodle on Discord on Wednesdays, 8 PM BST. So if you want to join in for a little bit of drawing on my Discord, on my Korp Dogs Discord, then yeah, head over there for that. Yeah, tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Should we, let's get on with this then, shall we? In fact, let me just turn this on. Does it need that bit? Yeah, let's put the banner on. I better make sure this is actually a good message. I haven't really updated this message for a while, I don't think. Korp Academy community, $7 per month. Yeah, it's a good message. Right, let's go change this character. So the main thing I want to do is I just want to make it a little bit rounder up here. So let's go and take this. Don't have to keep it round like that, do I? Does that look better shape? It's definitely a better shape. And yeah, like I said, one of the challenges for the Korp Academy, my Korp Academy community students, was to draw with yellow pens. And I go through a load of tips and tricks on how to get around using these yellow pens, because they are a little bit transparent, they are a little bit see-through. And so yeah, I'm not going to share too much around today, but plan is to see if I can just fix this using yellow pens. And yeah, so obviously you can still see that little black smudge of a line in there. That's fine, we don't mind that. How is everybody? There's people in, but nobody's commenting. Put your name in the comments. Put your name in the comments. Let me know what country you're from. We'll do a little count up of countries. See where we've got the most people from. Usually it's like USA or Australia. There you go. That's a much better shape for the mouth, isn't it? That's good, right? The other thing I thought I would do is change the... what I meant to say was that's a much better shape for the lemon. I'm going to change the shape of the mouth. I'm going to make it a bit more of a scream of a mouth. So what I'm thinking is... That's my new pen. I don't want to use that yet. There it is. So what I'm thinking with this is I'm going to try and make it a little bit bigger. Let's open it up like that. Ugh. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Open it up like that. Let's put should put some more teeth. Has Elle got a tongue? What colour is the tongue? Shall I just do a green tongue? I'm going to leave the tongue in the mouth for the time being, but then maybe on another session I can take it out. So there you go. I've just kind of given myself like a rough idea of where the mouth is going to live. Main reason I'm doing that now is so that I don't have to keep on colouring over this, because I'm going to give this stripe just here, 2 or 3 coats. There we go, that's better, isn't it? You still can't see it very well, but it's showing up really badly here. It's because my lighting is so bright. There's a black line. That black line is still showing through, so I'm going to give it a couple of coats of yellow, but I don't want to bother doing it in the mouth, because inside the mouth I'm just going to put in some dark green, so I don't have to bother with that. Okay, let's go and put in the grey stripe for the teeth. One of the things I love about Posca pens is that you do make a bit of a mess first with it before you tidy it up. So it's about being confident enough that this mess is actually quite a good thing. I know it's looking a bit messy at the moment, but I'm reasonably confident this is going to come out okay. Not totally, just reasonably. So I thought back of the mouth is going to be English green, a nice dark green. The tongue is going to be just this regular Posca green. And then we'll put some light green highlights on there as well. Tongue done. Should we go and put the teeth in? I think we'd go okay to put the teeth in again. So with those, actually what I'll do is I'll do the yellow line. Mustn't forget, because it's yellow over the top of black, you need to do it like seven or 8 times. I don't know if it's 7 or 8, but it's lots of times. So it's just remembering every time it's dry, go over it again. Okay, now let's put the teeth in, shall we? So you can see that I've got the top set of teeth. I'm just putting an extra tooth either side. The bottom set of teeth are completely new. This previous bottom set of teeth, that's going to disappear. We're not going to keep those. Somehow I managed to mess up my camera here as well. Wasn't quite central. It was a couple of millimeters out. That kind of stuff bothers me. Right, teeth. Yeah, teeth. And again, teeth is one of those things you want to get in quite early because you know you're going to have to give it quite a few coats. I'm going to go a bit bigger with these teeth actually. Yeah, because of it being white, you know you're going to have to give it a few coats of white. So get it in early, let it dry, come back to it. It's going to do the bottom set as well. Look. If you're up for joining, we do this every Tuesday, or just about every Tuesday. I might take a break every now and then, especially over the next couple of weeks because it's my summer break from the Korp Academy. But yeah, every Tuesday generally I get online and do this Korp Academy remix session. Are they available? I can't remember if they're. Yeah, obviously they're available on YouTube. The replays are available on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, the Korp Academy, and look for previous live sessions, you'll find all the lives in there. Right, let's go and do this little bit around the bottom. Bit of yellow ochre. We extend that bit a little bit further than we need to because I know that I'm going to come back on that and change that a little bit. I might just give this little line around there, so I've got a little fat lip line. You'll see what I mean when I come to drawing that in. So let's just also bring that back. Again, you'll see what I mean when we come to putting that line in. I just want to give it like a bit of skin around the edge of the mouth because the mouth is quite big now. So that's the plan there. Yeah, this bit's going a little bit longer in here because I'm going to taper out that shadow using the straw yellow afterwards. This is looking good though. Let's go and put the English green on. English green is what's going to really make this kind of work now because it's going to get rid of all that other kind of distracting nonsense. Oh, look at that. I have smudged it. Massive smudge on there. Didn't even notice I did that. But yeah, look, just getting rid of all this last little bit of nonsense. Nice and gentle, always pressing gentle with Posca pens. One thing, the biggest mistake I think people make with Posca pens is they press too hard. They press too hard. Second biggest mistake is probably that people don't let the pens dry enough. They just kind of keep going over and over and over and thinking that it's going to be like a normal felt tip where if you keep on going over the same area, it just gets darker and darker and darker. Posca pens just don't work like that. Okay, do me a favour then whilst we're in. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this little update to this character. It's starting to take shape now, but yeah, if you can like it, like the video, like the live stream, share it around, tag people that you think would be interested. It's always appreciated. I don't know how long I'll be here today. Usually it's a case of I'll stay as long as I'm enjoying it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. At the very least, I want to finish this drawing and then go and prep for. I've got a 6:30 in about just over an hour. I've got a live session with Korp Academy students, so I need to go and prep for that in a little while. Okay, let's do yellow. Yellow, one more coat of yellow. Look, just making that black line completely disappear now. Down the bottom here, look, let's taper out that. Look at that. Oh, let's bring it up a bit. So yeah, remember I did that like fat end there. Down the bottom here, we can just taper that out now. It's looking better, isn't it? Right, let's get some. Definitely, look, I've smudged all these little spots and things, so I'm just going to put these spots back in. What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, definitely every Tuesday. Just tune in every Tuesday, 5 o'clock on Facebook. Facebook is Doodle with Korp. YouTube is on the Korp Academy, and X is on Korp Dogs NFT. And then Twitch, I can't remember what I broadcast on Twitch, but I only have like 2 or 3 people follow me there anyway. So if you want to join me on Twitch, then you'll know where I am. I think it's Doodle with Korp. Right, white. Let's go and give these teeth another coat. Get nice and gentle with it. If you are joining me on Twitch, yeah, Doodle on Discord is tomorrow. Well, it doesn't really matter where you're joining me on, but Doodle on Discord tomorrow is. You'll need to go to my Korp Dogs Discord, which you can find on the Korp Dogs NFT feed on X. It's a nice, easy way of getting to it. And yeah, I just go on stage at about 8 o'clock on stage. We talk digital art. My Korp Dogs project, which is an NFT project, which is all about getting people creative and kind of introducing street art into say. But yeah, that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, what I think I'm going to do tomorrow is going to do a little bit of a talk about Posca pens. So if anybody wants to know a little bit more about Posca pens, then join in for that one. I'll do a little bit of a talk about Posca pens. You know, what colours to get, what colours I recommended, what pen sizes I recommend, that kind of thing. And then we'll do a little drawing tutorial. The whole point of it is that we all kind of draw together. Art's a team sport. Love it when we all draw together. So we'll do that, a little session together, and then we'll share some photos of everyone's artwork, and yeah, just chat and chill out with a bunch of like-minded, creative people. I've got a feeling that this one is going to be another one where I do another Korp Academy remix session and just bring the tongue outside of the mouth. I've just noticed the butt chin just there. I need to get rid of that butt chin. I mean, I've got no issues with the butt chin, but it's just the fact that it's there on the lip. It's just in the way just there. Yeah, it's all about just waiting for it to dry. You don't want to go over anything while it's still wet. So I've got a little bit, the inner mouth is still a little bit wet. That's looking all right. Let's go and put some black lines on then. So Somebody mentioned the other day about how my process kind of blew them away a little bit. Not blew them away, not blew their mind. It confused them a little bit because it was a different method to the way they draw. The way they were drawing was like black outlines first, then kind of build it up with colour. The way I draw is the complete opposite, especially when I'm using Posca pens. It's like throw down all the colour first and then bring the black outlines right at the end, put them on top, which are nice. I think it's nice. I really enjoy that way of drawing because your artwork kind of really comes together, starts to get a lot better very quickly at the end when you're starting to put black lines on. So it kind of gives you that feel-good factor when you're drawing. So this is what we're going to do now. We're just going to do that kind of feel-good bit of just bringing these black lines back, putting them on. Let's go around the mouth now. It's too hot for me to draw smooth lines, so I'm just gonna draw wonky lines. And you guys are gonna have to just go with it. But Korp Academy, rule number 1 in Korp Academy is embrace wonky lines. Learn to draw with wonky lines. Anybody's interested, look at the Korp Academy community. Details are down below in this little banner. At the end of the session, I will send a little link out there. You can join now. You can join nowadays for just $7 a month. That will give you access to like a drawing tutorial. So this particular character, this when I drew this first time round, that was the drawing tutorial that Korp Academy community have got access to. That's like I call that essential membership. I do a premium membership where people get like a ton of videos every single week. They get 5 videos every single week, 3 lives every week. But Korp Academy community is like a gentle first step in there. So it's affordable, it's easy, it's not too over the top, so you're not like, feel like you're drawing every single minute of the day. Let's put a little line there. Little line there. So this is why I just took that. Remember earlier on in the session, I took that little line, I just made it a little bit wider. A little bit of lemon out there, just so I could give it that lip. Not sure it really works, but let's put that there. That's good. That up to there. Ooh. That wasn't a bad line, was it? The character has got a bit of a power line around it, so let's just thicken it all. Ooh, Cyber Bob, hi. First person to talk to me. I've been here 25 minutes, mate. People have been in and out of the stream. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Where are you from, Cyber Bob? Cyber Bob's like, I wish I'd never said hello now because Korp's just talking to me. I just want to get some breakfast. Oof. I'm putting these lines. I know the lines around the mouth are looking a little bit messy at the moment. I'm not too stressed about that because I'm going to tidy those up in a little bit. I'm going to wait for them to dry. Let's get inside the mouth though. How are we doing for time? I've got 4 minutes, so I at least want to give everyone half an hour. Willkommen. Is that the best way of saying hello in German? Thank you for joining. Willkommen, Cyberbob. Oh. So I'm going to do these teeth the same way as I did them before, look, where they kind of like overlap a little bit. Look. Yeah, that's all right. Not totally sold on these teeth, but you know, it'll be all right. If the great thing is, if anything ever that you're drawing doesn't look right, just leave it to dry and go over it again. That's kind of what I'm proving with this one. The shape of this one looks so much better than it did before. Still not entirely sure about the mouth. I think I might change the teeth next time around. I kind of put them like smaller little gaps in between. I think that'll be truer to the character. Earl of Lemongrab. I've definitely got a big lot of space around the outside of the sketchbook as well over here to do something. Maybe on next session I can do something coming out of the mouth. I don't mean the tongue. I've done the tongue on a previous couple of sessions. It's been a bit predictable now. Simply hello. Oh, hello. German for hello is hallo. Thank you, mate. Now I know. Although I think I've got a Belgian member of the Korp Academy who did tell me the other day how to say hello in Belgian. And I used it like for a week and then forgot it again. My brain's not, the ability to be able to retain information is just not there. Right, we're just tapering off these lines. So my aim is, you see, like where this line comes down on the position of the mouth just there. I want the same to happen over on this side as well. So let's just bring that up, that side, down that side. How's that look? That's all right, actually. That's not too bad. A little shadow in. Yeah, so this bit, I'm looking at this thinking, right, this bit looks like this little shadow just needs to tuck in behind that black line a little bit just there. So let's go and do that. So that'll go into there and up. That'll do. Let's go and put some other shadows in, shall we? Sketchbook keeps catching on all the stickers underneath. Where else can we put shadows? Let's put one over here. And the main thing to remember when you're putting in shadows like this is you don't have to nail it first time. Look, you can just make a bit of a mess, tidy it up. Let's put shadow in here. That looks right. In Belgium there were two main languages, it's Dutch and French. I definitely wasn't French that I was talking to them in. It must have been Dutch. But I don't know what it was. I'm a bit of an ignorant English person that only knows English. Sorry. Okay, let's go and taper out some. I'm going to taper out the tongue first. Look at that line, that fat line we've got in there on the tongue. Let's go and taper that out. So just go in with that. Look at that, nice sharp point now in the tongue. That looks good. And yeah, what was I going to do next? Oh yeah, let's taper out some of these other shadows, tidy up some of those. A little reflection on the tongue, maybe some taste buds. No, just a little reflection on the tongue. And then I'm good. Then we're finished. So don't forget, if you've got ideas for what you want to see on the Korp Academy remix session where I draw over the top of one of my designs, put something in the comments. Let me know what you want to look at, what picture you want me to upgrade and what you want me to upgrade it with. I'm open to suggestions. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll do them, but I'm open to suggestions. Oh man. Yeah, nose. Let's just tidy that up a little bit. Is that it? That's pretty much it for tidying up shadows. Let's go and get the thin black pen now. Thin black pen, just tidy up all of these lines around here, and then we're golden. Look at that. Just bringing those black lines back to the front. That looks nice. Nose, let's do the nose again. This eye. I'm trying to be really careful about where I position my hand as well. You don't want to, at this stage, accidentally put your hand in the wrong place. That's right. What next? Down in the mouth. Oh yeah, this line around here. That looks right. Let's put the butt chin back in. Little butt chin. Reflection. A little graining in the teeth. Look. Looks right. Yeah, Cyberbob. The character is called Earl of Lemongrab. And yeah, it was just I was drawing all of last week. I was teaching people how to draw fruit, and so this was one of the characters that just stood out for me. It's like let me show everybody how to draw Earl of Lemongrab, because it's a lemon head really. So yeah, it is an Adventure Time character. And I taught people how to draw this in the Korp Academy community. Just a reminder for anybody watching this live or on catch up, I will put a little comment in about how to join the Korp Academy community. There's also some there's a free PDF as well, free guide to doodling that I've just upgraded with loads of really interesting tips and tricks on how to doodle. So yeah, go and grab that. Even if you don't want to grab anything else, go and grab that. It's a free PDF. Right, last thing I'm going to do then is can put some reflections in on the tongue. Yeah, it looks right, doesn't it? A little bit like it's got something wrong with its tongue, but that'll be alright. Let's just zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole sketchbook. Zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole sketchbook. There we go. Okay, it's a better shape than it was before, but it's by no means perfect. A little bit of tidying up and then we're going to finish. Black line over that green bit and then that's it. Didn't wait for it to dry, so it's a little bit wet, a little bit bleedy. Nice. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm a lot happier with the shape of the lemon, Earl of Lemon Grab now. So that looks all right. But yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Now, don't forget, I'll be back again next Tuesday, 5 o'clock BST, if you want to join in. Any suggestions, just put a comment out there. I always love to know what people think of the artwork and what would improve the artwork, or not necessarily even improve it, but what would change it, what would make it different, what kind of stuff can we do to it. So yeah, let me know, and I'll see you next Tuesday. If not, don't forget, tomorrow I doodle on Discord, so follow on X, on Twitter, go to Korp Dogs NFT, and yeah, on there there'll be the link to the Discord. That's my next public live session anyway, where we're going to do a little drawing tutorial. So yeah, hopefully you can make it then tomorrow night. If not, I'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.